Okay, so follow my logic on this one. The name Diplodocus means double beam, so today's cocktail is going to be a double old-fashioned using Jim Beam, of course, making this one a double beam. An old-fashioned drink for an old-fashioned creature. Will this drink work with most lower shelf bourbons? Of course, but Double Williams and Double Daniels wouldn't quite fit the name. For this one, you'll need that bourbon, angostura bitters, orange bitters, and simple syrup. In your mixing vessel with ice. Add in 2 shots equal to 3 ounces of that Jim Beam, or whatever bourbon you think fits best. 3 dashes of angostura bitters, a couple of dashes of orange bitters, and a ½ ounce of simple syrup. Stir to mix. Pour that over fresh ice in a rocks glass, and enjoy. Cheers! I'm frequently lamenting how I'm low on shelf space. I even moved my legacy Brachiosaurus to the garage because she's just so massive, so of course I go and buy this giant legacy Diplodocus. Why? Because it was on crazy clearance and I'm a sucker for a deal. Originally revealed in 2024 and retailing for like 70 bucks, my local Target ended up clearancing these down and down and down until only one remained at 21 bucks. So here we are. This package had some damage, which is fine with me because I planned on tearing into the thing anyway. Coming in 6 parts, the main body, 3 tail segments, and 2 neck segments. I was wondering how I'm even gonna fit this all on camera, let alone on my shelves. The assembly is pretty self-explanatory, but bear in mind that once you plug a piece in, it is not coming back out. I saw that the main tail piece had some extra plastic inside that would stop the ball joint, so I went and shaved that off, and now it works just fine. Plug in the big hollow tail piece. This one was a little tough to do from behind the camera. The hollow middle tail piece. And then the final tail piece, which is a completely solid rubber, so it's actually quite hefty. Then plug in both neck parts, and you're ready to play or display. The little spikes down the neck, back, and tail are a softer rubber, though the painted parts are a little bit tougher, all except the DNA piece, which is your classic plastic. The legs are on swivels to an extent. They ratchet into place in a couple of spots, which helps keep the thing upright, so that's nice. No risk of the legs collapsing underneath it. Despite the feet being separate pieces, there is no ankle articulation. The final tail segment can rotate all the way around. Same with the middle segment, but it's real tight. And the main tail segment is connected to the body with a ball joint, which is also pretty tight. The base of the neck has some soft ratchets to help it look up and down, and it's also on a swivel. The second neck piece is on a swivel as well and is easier to move than the tail pieces. The head is on a ball joint, and the mouth can open and close as you see fit. This head sculpt, aside from the price, is the reason I got this. I really like this design. For the paint, you get this chocolate color that stops down the neck in classic Mattel fashion, but it does pick up again at the tip of the tail as a nice little bookend. Also very much like Mattel, the cream color on the neck does not go all the way down to the tail. In fact, it doesn't even go all the way down the belly, but I do appreciate that they painted all of this neck joint. The stripes down the neck stop most of the way down the back, but they start back up again for the 2 larger tail segments. The flecks of maroon on the back and thighs add a bit more paint detail, but that's about it. It's not a lot, but it's enough for me. Now, one of my common gripes, which is pretty much unavoidable when it comes to big factory figures like this, is when it's obvious that each piece was painted in a different place on the assembly line. Most of the time it's fine, unless it's on a very obvious area like the neck right here, in which case that's kind of a bummer and I can't unsee it. Because of the tail, this thing is pretty back heavy, so you may have to either pose it just right or have the tail on the ground. Like the box says, this can get as long as 56 inches, as tall as 21 inches when it's looking up, and 6 inches wide at the hips. Would I have paid $70 for this? Nope. But I'm also not a super big sauropod guy. For like 23 bucks after tax, that's just the right amount for me, and I feel pretty confident that I could sell it for about that much once I realize that I really don't have the space for this. I mean, technically it does fit here, but I don't think my wife would go for it. As of the recording of this video in the summer of 2025, it's still available on the Target website for $64.99. Unfortunately, the brick and mortar stores clearance things out differently than the websites. Hopefully you can get one for a good deal, or if you already bought one at retail, maybe a few more to make a whole herd? I don't know, I can't tell you how to collect. Whatever you decide, I want to thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, all those things that you do, and please remember to always drink responsibly.